Hello everyone, and this is a special response to Truthslayer on his latest vid about him acting like an elitist prick again. Oh, by the way, that's right, got this t-shirt today, or yesterday, the Legacy. That's right, I got my Legacy t-shirt. Anyway, this is a response to Truthslayer. I just have to say, in your latest vid, I totally agree with you. I mean, obviously, there are people that actually need to watch more Wrestlemanias before 17. I mean, there are those that... I mean, let's talk first about HBK versus Taker. That match was fucking awesome, okay? It was 4 stars, at least, and you know, I did talk to people on Skype that thought it was 3 stars. I am not going to divulge names, though, out of respect for that person. But needs to get his head checked and watch it again to get what we're saying, basically. This match told a great story. Shawn Michaels wanted to end the Undertaker streak real badly. He wanted to make a WrestleMania moment. Wanted to make history. Undertaker wanted to preserve his WrestleMania streak. And it really did pick up, and the crowd was really into it. And obviously they need to listen to the crowd to know what they're talking about. This is HBK and Taker. I mean, you had some spots there that actually made people like me believe that it's not going to be as predictable as I thought. I mean, there are spots that I thought, oh, HBK is going to get the win. I mean, you got HBK kicking out of Undertaker's tombstone, legitly. Like, after Undertaker right away tombstoned him and then covered him. You haven't seen that since Kane in WrestleMania 14. Then Shawn Michaels using 2 Sweet Chin musics. The second one, he covered Undertaker right away, and Undertaker kicked out. That's another spot that I actually thought, ooh, Shawn Michaels is going to get the win. I was honestly enticed to that match. And yes, so what if people knew Undertaker was going to win? It still turned out great. You know, just because there's a predictable ending doesn't mean that it's going to be any less great. Take a movie for example. In Titanic, you know Leonardo DiCaprio is going to die, and you know there's going to be girls crying. But in the end, it actually overall, Titanic actually turned out to be a great movie. Same with The Dark Knight, with Batman winning. You knew this was going to happen, but it turned out to be a great movie. Then, of course, they have to say that let's talk about Ray versus JBL. At first, yeah, I was like, okay. But then I kind of understood why they had to do it. I mean, yes, Rey Mysterio defeated the Evil Cowboy, and JBL quit. And honestly, I don't think JBL and Rey Mysterio was going to reach any more than 3 stars, in my opinion. But anyway, it did serve its purpose. It was booked right, so I can't complain. Now, the main event, yes, that was a letdown, but there have been other WrestleMania main events that have been letdowns. Let's take WrestleMania 18, Triple H versus Chris Jericho for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. That didn't really turn out great, and Triple H was really trying to sell his quad injury that he suffered at the hands of Chris Jericho after he came back. Let's look at Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice. All you had was the build-up that it was going to be Hulk Hogan's last match, and that was it. This is not really as epic, and it's just blah. Exactly. And of course, Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Honestly, I don't really see why they had to make that a main event at all. There are people that said that WrestleMania 25 was pretty much as bad as WrestleMania 2000. Don't go there. WrestleMania 2000 was a shit show. It was nowhere. It's not good at all, basically. And there are those that complained about Kid Rock. Yes, go ahead and complain. That shouldn't have taken over for the tag team unification match. From what I heard from Truthslayer, that was a great match. But anyway, there have been worse WrestleManias. And believe me, I've seen them. WrestleMania 4, you just had the tournament for a new WWE champion. That was practically it. Then you had WrestleMania 9, which everyone knows was bad. In my opinion, 11 was worse. In my opinion, WrestleMania 25 is definitely not the best or not the worst either. Like, I would probably put it somewhere around, I don't know, probably among 8 at least, or so. Anyway, Truthslayer, you were right, and yes, in my opinion on the star ratings, I honestly think it's a basic wrestling fan's standard opinion. We're not trying to be like Dave Meltzer, people. I mean, this is just an opinion on how we truly felt about matches. Whether they get 5 stars, 1 star, a dud, -5 stars, whatever. This is just from our perspective. Simple as that. And yes, we actually do have faith in you, Truthslayer, and that you recommend this because it'd be great, and we're going to watch it. Whatever show you're recommending. And obviously, I thank you for that. But anyway, back to WrestleMania. I guess I said all I needed to say. Truthslayer was right. HBK versus Undertaker was a great match, and those who actually thought it was less than 4 stars, please watch it again. Try to watch with your mind. Kind of comprehend what is happening, at least. And then say if it's less than 3 star or less than 4 stars. And of course, yeah, the Triple H versus Randy Orton was a letdown, but it's not WWE's fault. It's Triple H and Randy Orton's fault. They had this big build-up that seemed like it was really going to deliver, but no, it didn't. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. After watching WrestleMania 25, my impression was that Backlash is going to be better. Because there have been Backlashes that have been better than WrestleMania. Take, for instance, Backlash 1999 was better than WrestleMania 15. Backlash 2007 was a great show and was better than WrestleMania 23. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Backlash, so I just hope Backlash turns out to be a great show. Anyways, I'm out. Later.